What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayboyGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Duke, our last non-conference game of the regular season, and got the easy win, 42-14. As you can tell by the box score, we didn't have too many difficulties. The second quarter got kind of interesting. They started putting up some points on us, but they just didn't have a whole lot of talent to work with. They're one of the worst teams we faced all season, and it showed in the box score. So let's go and take on our last team of the regular season, our arch rival in Michigan State. They've lost their last two, but they're 6-3. They're still having a pretty good year. Looks like they got a little bit more talent than we do, but I think they got some players injured in some key spots. They run a similar offense and defense like we do. You look at their stats, they're pretty decent at everything. They're not terrible at anything either. It looks like their best stat is their turnover differential. Hopefully we can win that battle today. But today is senior day. It's our last home game, so we're going to try to celebrate our seniors the best way we can, at least the ones who start and play quite a bit. Now, before we take on Michigan State, let's go to recruiting. We're down to one player, this wide receiver, Chris Washington. He visited in the last game, but he did not commit. So it's us, Maryland and Syracuse. Hopefully we could just dump, all of our points into him and just kind of hope for the best there. Hopefully we'll get his commitment by the end of this video. So let's go ahead and take on the Spartans. This is the battle of something. We get some type of trophy. Forgive me, I don't know what it is. I should have kept up with it. Looks like it's the battle for the land grant trophy. That's pretty cool. So let's go check out their uniform, see what they got. So they got the green. That looks pretty cool. They got an alternate right there. I think I like the green. I think that'll match up or complement our uniforms today. Last regular season game. So if it's very we're number one in the country. We may end up winning the whole thing again. Back-to-back national titles. I don't want to leave after 2 seasons, but I'm going to try to, if I at least 3 seasons, I'd like to try with Penn State. That seems a little too short if I just do 2. So I want to stay for at least another more year before I move on. I've already got some ideas for the next Dynasty. We'll still stick with the same file though. But that's for another day. Night game in Happy Valley. Looks like we're going to have some really good weather. It's going to be cold, but there's no harsh wind. So just, yes, ideal weather. And we had a lot of snow against Duke. That was pretty cool. So there we go. Ohio State, Purdue, and then us. I don't think we're going to win the conference tie. I mean, it's going to be a 3-way tie. I don't know how they're going to decide that. Maybe who's putting up the most points. I don't know. Each team has a loss to somebody else. Now, we beat Purdue, so we should be a bit above them. But Ohio State beat us. But they got a loss. I guess Ohio State's probably going to win it. That just now made sense to me. So we still may end up winning a national title game and not even win our conference title like we done last year. Looks like they picked us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. Let's see. They won the toss, and they got that, and they went to get the ball first, which is fine by me. So the first thing I want to do is check out our seniors. The ones who at least play quite a bit. So we don't have any seniors at quarterback that do much. Halfback, we do have Ryan Swain. He's been a good number 2 halfback for us all season. We will miss him. Fullback, we don't have any seniors there. Wide receiver, Jamie Hall. We're going to miss this guy. He's been incredible for us this year. Do we have anybody else? Brandon Pascal. So our top 2 receivers will be gone. And I think that's it on the wide receiver front. At tight end, Jesse Lewis. He's been so much fun to play with these last couple of seasons. I've tried my best to give him the ball in various ways, and it's worked out pretty well. We'll definitely miss him, obviously. He's been an impact guy for us for 2 seasons. We do have, I guess that's it for tight end. What about offensive line? We don't have any, let's see, left tackle, left guard, no. Center, no. Freshman at right guard, no. We got a senior at right tackle, John Johnson. We're going to miss him. He's humongous. So that's another reason I kind of want to stay around for another year. Our offensive line should be pretty solid again next year. So that is what? We got 3 or 4 starters that are seniors on offense. What about defense? Andre Gordon. Man, we're going to miss this kid next year. He was an absolute stud for us for 2 straight seasons. My opinion, the best defensive end in the country, especially if you just go by sacks. We'll definitely miss him. What about right end? Lawrence Williams? No, we got juniors on the other end. What about defensive tackle? We do have Clayton Smith, 97. He hasn't done a whole lot. Defensive tackles just don't do a ton in this defense. They just plug up the A and B gaps. That's all I really need them to do, but we'll definitely miss him for sure. What about linebacker? We got some young pups here. We got a freshman there, we got a junior at middle, and we got another true freshman at right outside linebacker. What about the corners? Travis Johnson, he's been a special teams guy. He's our number 1 corner. We're going to miss him for sure. I think he's played really well for us. Do we have anybody else? That looks to be it. What about free safety? Adam Thornton, we will miss him. He hasn't done a ton these last couple of seasons, but he's got a good overall rating. But in terms of like making killer plays, that really hasn't happened a whole lot. We're going to miss this kid right here. Clinton Adams, been our best defensive player all season. Just gotten, 4 or 5 interceptions. Just an absolute closure on the back end. And he's like a pseudo middle linebacker as well. So we'll definitely miss him. Guerrero will take his spot next year. You look at kicker, we got a freshman, and we got a freshman, a punter. So we got 7, 8 seniors total that are starting. We will miss you all. Hopefully you have a really good day today. So let's go check out Michigan State. Starting off, impact quarterback, 6'6", 238 pounds, humongous individual. Looks like a Cam Newton type, and he's got 80 speed. What do you do with that? Look at their quarterbacks. You got this guy's out for 7 weeks and 84, but a good group of quarterbacks. Halfback, their top guy is out. That is very helpful, but they got decent ones behind them, 85 and an 84. Both can run a little bit. Fullback, nothing great there. Wide receiver, 84, 80, 78, 72. What about tight end? Really good at tight end. 97 overall with 76 speed. Look at his backup. 95 overall, 74 speed. So I guess their strength is their quarterback and their tight end. So I guess that means they're going to throw a little bit more than usual today. We'll see. You look at their offensive line. Their top left tackle's out today. Got suspended for who knows what, but that looks to be like a decent backup behind him. This guy's out for 2 quarters. Wow, they just got a bunch of players out for one reason or another. Left guard, 88, 96 at center. Right guard, 86, 98 at right tackle. I mean, just an amazing amount of talent on that offensive line. That's why they've had some good seasons these last couple of years. So their offensive line's really good. Now, they run a 4-3 defense, 84 and 80 on the ends. You got 84, 82, 82 up the middle. So a solid front four. You look at linebacker, 88. 86. Look at the backups behind him. 87. This guy's out. 84. And you look at right outside of linebacker, 80. So their front seven's pretty solid. What about their secondary? Corner impact guy. We'll try to stay away from him today. 93 overall. 84, 82 behind him. 82 and 90 speed at free safety. And his backup looks just as good. And a terrible, terrible, terrible strong safety situation. We got to attack this today. So what we're going to do, this just makes it even more obvious. You know, I've been switching around Hall going left to right just depending on how bad their safeties are. Well, their weakness at safety is this guy, and their best corner is going to be on the opposite side. So it's just obvious. We're going to just throw Hall over on the right side today. Let's look at their kicker. Not bad, 82 overall, and a really good punter. So let's go back to our receiver unit, and we're going to put Hall on the right side, and that's it. All right, let's get after it. They don't have any impact guys on the back end, so I'm going to kick it straight. Not the best of kicks, but it should stay in bounds. We'll come over here and try to force him inside. Good tackle by 80, one of our receivers. They're going 4 wide. Let's go cover 3 from 4-2-5. 18th toughest stadium in the country. Get this crowd pumping. We'll see what our defense will do. Halfback direct out of the gate. Thankfully, he didn't get much out of it. That's going to be what? 2nd and 8? 2nd and 6. Looks like they're going with 4 wide receivers and a tight end. Interesting. That probably means they're going probably gun empty. That's the formation we converted from ace empty. Now, I'm not going to blitz this guy much today. He can really run the ball. I want him to stay in the pocket and just make throws. Let's see what he does here. Now, he's going to run with it. He gave no delay on making that run. 1st and 10. Now they're going with a decent size set. Let me go quarters from 4-3. I think I'm going to just zone him to death and just see if he can pick me apart. But their running game's off to a good start. See what they do here. Going a little PE read, RPO. Not much there. Good tackle. Our linebacker unit's been really good, especially our 2 outside linebackers. We got a good middle linebacker. Looks like they're going out of the same. Let me go back here. We'll go back to 4-2-5. I mean, that offensive line's solid, and they got a couple dudes hurt, too. Let's do a spy. I don't know if this will work. It's always been spotty. I want that guy to stay in the pocket and just throw. Can you do it? And this may work for him. Nope, Travis Johnson's right there. Great interception by our best corner, our senior. Good to see our senior have an interception on senior day. The kid's an absolute stud. I might have to get a thumbnail on that one. That looked pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get that while I'm here. Go here. Go something like that will be pretty cool. We may do something like that with the lights in it and everything. Let me go ahead and get that one. Nice. So I'm going to go play action out of the gate. I want to try to make him pay off a turnover. Looks like they're going man. Let's see what they call here. Cover one, something like that. But I'm going to go to Hall over the top. Get it, 83. Get it. Perfect throw. Goff. Gosh, right where it needed to be. Great play. And just an incredible throw. I think they went cover one, but that free safety couldn't get over there in time. Killer. All right, so we're on the right hash. What can we do from here? Let's do a basic run. Just a slam. Well, we'll do that with Swain, the senior. We'll let him have the first carry of the day. I think I'm going to go to the right. Just get a block or two. Get a few yards, not a whole lot. I think I'm going to go. It's on my mind. I'm going to go Ohio out of White Trips. Going man, pretty much anybody's available here. I think Grant can get some separation. Wide open. Good throw. Just don't fumble it. Great play to 19. We are on the 10. I actually want to stay here. Do I have something where I can go to my tight end? I'm going to go corners. So this is going to go to my tight end. This is why I'm calling this play. I think he can sneak in for a touchdown if the play's good enough. Can he get open? Get a few yards there. That makes it what? Second and goal on from the 6. They may go goal line on this, but not if I call play from this formation. We're going to run counter. I think I'm going to go to the right. Let's get a block or two. Just, good trip. That makes it what? Third and goal on the 2. I think I just may go right back to Swain. Let's just get the touchdown to be done with it. Let's go to the senior. If we can't convert this, let's go to the left. Yeah, the senior, baby. So it's senior day. So we got an interception from a senior. We got a touchdown from a senior. Very fitting, if I do say so myself. I may get a thumbnail here, too, for Swain. I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail with him, like, doing something like that. Would it be cool to do something, possibly? Oh, not like that. That looked terrible. Let's do something. I think that looks pretty cool. Let me go ahead and get that one while I'm here. I think one of the seniors needs to get the thumbnail today, unless an underclassman really just goes off. So that's a good start. Forced a turnover. And we went right down the field and scored. We'll get back on defense. Again, I just want that quarterback to throw a lot. I don't want him running around. Otherwise, we're going to be in big trouble defensively today. A little bit better kick. Kind of, sort of, not really. At least it's staying in bounds, but we don't need a big return. They are doing that. We'll just stay in base coverage for now. Going out of ace normal. Pump up that crowd. Can anybody hear it? Hopefully not. Play action. Wide. Oh, he was wide open right there. Thankfully, that was a bad throw. Going 3 wide there. What if let me just stay in quarters for now. We'll do an over front. See what they do here. Going halfback draw. That dude's tough. He's just not super fast. He's breaking a couple tackles here and there. 3rd and 6. Let's try Cloud. I'm going to shade over my line. Now, I'm a little worried. Don't run to the left, please. You'll get an easy first down if you do. Get it. Get it. Nice. That's who you're supposed to go to, your impact tight end. So good play. Just did not get the first down. That was a good play call, but it ended up being not the best of throws. So we're going to force our first punt of the day. Let's see if Grant can do something here. Shank it hard to the left. That would be nice. Give me an easy return. Nope, right where it needed to be. I may have to go to the left on this one. Get over there. Just don't fumble it. I probably should have fair caught that one. We're on the left hash. I'm going to do another, probably another counter. Let's do a counter weak from Pistol Twins. We got to do a little running so I can show them a little play action on top of that. Just get to the outside. Go, Hodge. Go. First down. Good play there. Almost got tackled in the backfield, but we got out of it just in time. Let's go back to play action. I want to go back to Hall. This time we're going zone. If they go cover 2, I'm going to go to him. Otherwise, we'll probably just go to Lewis. Or actually, I guess our fullback. Seeing cover 2. Great throw. Great throw. Goff, baby. Go back to Hall. Keep attacking that strong safety. He couldn't get over there in time. Threw it right towards the sideline. That could be another good thumbnail, too. Hall may get this one. He's a senior. Do something. How about something like this? Will be pretty cool, maybe. Let's go ahead and get that one for him while we're here. I'll pick one of them later. So we're on the right hash. What do we do from here? I'm going to go QB choice. I think I may hand the ball off. No, good defense. Both of them came right on through. Looks like we're going to pass on this. Let's go tight end streak. This is going to go to Pascal, so I don't know how many times Pascal is going to catch a ball today, but he'll get one here. Just because their best talent's on that one side. Get upfield, Pascal. Get about 7 to 8 yards. Not a bad play. 3rd and 2. Let's just go back to Swain. Let's just see if we can pick up a first down. Oh, gosh. I'm going to take a chance on the left side. Just get enough for a first. Next thing I want to try to do, I'm going to go to Grant on this one. We're going to go with our wide receiver option play. The only thing I'm worried about, their impact corners on their side. They're splitting open. And I'm going to call a timeout on that one. I don't even think I have an audible for it, that formation either. Let's just go offensive line. Let's call something different. Do I have... I was going to call... I'm going to go flanker screen. We don't call a lot of screens in this offense just because I ran so much of it in the previous Dynasty. But they're going man here. We may end up going over the top. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to run it. There's nobody open. We'll just throw that one away. Perfect defense. That's how you just stop that play. I couldn't have gone to my screen. I think it would have got killed. You go back and look at Hall. I don't know. I don't know what this guy would have done. So I probably should have just thrown it to him. I was kind of hoping this safety depth here would come down. I would have went to my crosser. 2nd and 10. Let's do a toss play with Swain. We're going zone. I'm actually going to flip this. I don't want to run towards that corner. Let's do a little toss. Good play by that corner right there, 7. That makes it what, 3rd and 7. Let's go linebacker attack. So there's options here, kind of, sort of. Let's see what happens. Oh, terrible play. Good defense. Somebody came through on the right side. I was fixing to get sacked. Oh, probably could have went to Lewis. I thought he was kind of covered. I was a little worried about that, but I probably should have went to Lewis right there. That's my fault. My fault. So we're going to kick a field goal. Lewis is using my first read there, but I just didn't see a hole initially. Let's see if I can make this. Do something. Oh, this. Okay, it's fine. So we're up 10-0. I wanted a touchdown, but that's okay. We got points. Let's get back on defense. Keep doing what we're doing there. My kicking's just not been very good today. I've been going all over the place. I'm going to keep him just contained. Good return. Just that halfback again. Going 5 wide here. I do know in my next Dynasty, I'm going to run a completely different defense, like a weird something I've never really done before, like a 5-2 or a 4-4. I think that sounds pretty cool. Sounds challenging, too. Like a 5-2 with nickel. So pretty much instead of 4-3, I'd be doing 5-2. Just a different way of doing it. That's a good stop by Guerrero. And that's the end of the first quarter. A really good quarter for us, 10-0. Let's do quarters from nickel. I think they're going, I don't know what, they got 2 tight ends and, actually, let's do quarters. Let's do an over front. See what they do here. Just a basic run, just almost got the first. I think it's 3rd and short. 3rd and 1, they're going goal line. I'll go man lock. And they flip it, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have Gordon go to the wide side just in case. They do an end around. Nope, going fullback dive. The lone weak side run from that formation. That's what they went with. I'm going to do a cover 1 blitz. Normally, I said earlier I didn't want to blitz, but I'm going to try something. I'm going to see how he reacts to this blitz. I'm going to do something like this. Oh. Well, that worked out okay, but I think he was intended to throw it quick anyways. Let's go quarters from 4-3. We're going to do something like this. Basic drop back, good throw, but didn't get the first. So another 3rd and short. They're doing that. Let's do a cover 1. I think they will just run the ball, but I'm going to bring some heat. It's too late for me to flip that. I kind of want to flip it, but that's all right. First down. So they're on the move. We'll probably go back to quarters. I'm going to leave it as is in case they want to go off tackle to the right. Going P. Reed, a little RPO, wide open over there. Thankful he dropped it. They're going to that kid a lot today. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to 4-2-5 because we got 2 good, strong safeties. I'm going to shade my linebackers over a little. Somebody get him. Make a tackle. Makes it 3rd and 4-ish. I don't know what they're going to do here. They can kind of call anything. They'll probably throw it just because of the quarterback and the tight end. But I can see him sneaking in for a run, too. I'm not going to move my line. I can easily see him just doing basic halfback dive up the middle or something. Get him, get him. Nobody there to get him. Nobody close. And I don't know if a spy would have helped there either. I'm going to do a cover 1. So this is what their offense is supposed to look like. They're just moving the chains. Get him. There you go. Glad I brought the heat on that side. Let's go back to quarters. If we can hold them to a field goal, that'd be great. I think I'm going to do an under front this time. Please don't run up the middle. Get him, get him. Oh, good throw. Golly, great play by the quarterback. I thought we was going to get a sack there. Now they're on the 3. We'll just go man lock. Hope for the best here. They're going to go back to the weak side. Nope, just a basic strong run up the... Didn't get it, though. I'll just call the same thing. They may sneak in a play action here eventually. Yeah, just another run to the strong side, but had no problem on that one. Well, that was just a good drive for them. They just kept going down the field, converting third downs and whatnot, and a lot of it was the quarterback. So we got to get that touchdown back. There's 2 minutes to go in the half. This half's going by really quickly. I feel like our offense is playing pretty well at the moment. I'm not too worried. Let's see what we can do here. Kind of in the middle of the field. I'm going to let that one go. Oop, I guess not. Not a whole lot on that one. We got plenty of time to do whatever. Let me try. Let's get our backup quarterback in there. Let's do a little speed option. Maybe they're not expecting it. They're going zone. And they're shifting that way. I guess we'll go this way. Come over here. Face mask. Thank you. Going to be another 5 yards at least. We will accept that. 1st and 10. 2-minute warning time. Let's go halfback angle. We'll probably go to Pascal or Hodge on this one. Guess we're going to go to Pascal. Just not much on that one at all. Not a good play. 2nd and 9. I'm going to do a toss with Swain. We got plenty of time and 3 timeouts. I'm not too worried about the clock just yet. I want to see if we can break out a big run before we got to go back to the passing game. Just get a block right there. That's what we needed right there. Just run. Get out of bounds. Save me a timeout. 1st and 10, 1.5 minutes to go. Let's call. We haven't called it yet. We're going to go scissors in. And they're going zone. So I got to be careful. Their strength on their secondaries on that left side. Let's go to my half. What was that? That was dreadful. What's my halfback doing? I think that was more Hodge than anything else. He just kind of quit on the play. That is weird. Okay. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to linebacker attack. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Is that safety on Grant? Please go cover 0. I want Grant to go over the top. That would be nasty. We'll go to Pascal. Killer catch. Golly, that was against their top corner too. So they went cover 1. But that was all golf right there. Man, that was a nasty throw. He has been on fire as of late. Go back and look at that. So they went cover 1. I was wanting to go to Grant because he was going up against that terrible safety. But you notice that what that safety's doing. He turned real quickly over this direction. So I figured Pascal had a better chance of being in a one-on-one situation. See, look where that safety's at that point. So I made the right call right there to go to Pascal. So that was a good play. I want to go. Do I have it here? Is it tight end drag? Oh, we can call that. That's fine. Let's go tight end drag. Have a look at our Old Spice red zone number. May not be a good idea going up against this corner. I didn't give that much thought. And the impact player at tight end is in the zone. Good throw. Just get out of bounds. It ended up being a really good play. Not bad. Now we're on the 7. Let's make good decisions here. Let's go. I'm going to flip QB choice. We're going to do more likely a basic off tackle. Are they going to shift hard? Ugh. I think I may have to keep this with a quarterback. Can I keep it? Get a first down. Not bad. Attaboy Campbell. So now we got 59 seconds to go. Next thing I want to try to do, we're going to go to our tight end. We're going to do the tight end around. We got plenty of time. It's 1st and goal. I'm going to flip this. I don't want to run towards that corner. Bad play. Ugh. We'll call a timeout. We got 1 left. Bad play. We're on the 7. Let's try. Let's just do a basic run. That was good defense on their part on that last play. Yeah, we'll go to the weak side. Get a block or two. Great. Yeah, there you go. That was amazing blocking. A whole lot better blocking on that play than the previous one. You go back and look. Look at that right side of the line. Everybody got a good push, and we got a pulling guard to go with it. I mean, I could pick whichever hole I wanted to go through. Awesome, awesome play right there. So we got the touchdown back. So we give them 35 seconds to play with. Let's see what they can do with it before we go to the half. I'll kick an extra point first. So that was a good answer to their touchdown. I am going to, yeah, we'll kick it like normal. Something like this. See if I can make a good play here. Just keep it in front of us. I don't know what they're going to try to do. Let's just stick with base quarters for now. 32 seconds is really hard to get down the field right there. Let's do something like this. They may just want to go to the locker room. Nope, they're going to pass it. Somebody got to him super quick. That's the senior. Our senior defensive tackle came right on through. Nobody blocked him. I'm going to let that clock roll. There's no need for us trying to get the ball back. We only got one timeout anyways. Let's do a cover 2 man. I think they'll just run the ball. Do something like this. We'll do an under front. I think they may just run to the left. They're not even going to take a snap. They shouldn't. No point in it. Ooh, they're going to snap it, and they're going to pass it. And he's going to get sacked. Whatever. All right. It ended up being a really good half for us, 17-7. We'll definitely take it. Let's go check out some stats. Let's go over here. A really good half for us. Only 76 yards for them. Our defense is playing great. 223 yards for us. Our run game is going fine. We're pretty balanced. 12 rushing attempts, 11 passes, about 154 yards through the air. We got a couple sacks on them. Both teams are doing really good on third down. They're doing better than us. They're going 3 for 4, but they have a turnover. We took advantage of that. Let's go to individual stats. So Goff, he's been our MVP today. Now, he's probably not going to get a thumbnail just because I want to give it to a senior, but this kid's been insane for us. 9 of 11, 154 yards. He doesn't have a touchdown. Like, I'm not trying to force it or anything, but he's played great. You look at rushing attempts. Swain's got 5, Hodge with 4. Both of them are kind of even on the yards. Both got a touchdown apiece. That's pretty cool to see. You look at receiving. Pascal's leading in receptions of all people. I was not expecting that. That's just kind of the way it turned out. But you look at the yards. Hall is leading there for sure, but Pascal's right behind him. Lewis has got 12 yards. Grant's got 16, but no receiving touchdowns. You look at defense. Mixon, our freshman corner, I guess we're having to spread out quite a bit. They're going pretty empty on us a lot. And Parker, middle linebackers right there. Got a few tackles for losses, Williams, Smith, and Rutledge, but a couple of those are sacks. Williams and with Smith. And we have that one big interception out of the gate with Travis Johnson, the senior. All right, let's head back into the third quarter. Let's go right down the field, score a touchdown. Let's see if Grant can create some magic. Somebody get a block or two for him. Thank you. Thank you. Go. Good. 27. Stuck with him. Great return by 19. We're on the left hash. I'm going to go back. Let's just do a run. I feel like our run game is doing okay today. So let's go back to and run some counter. That's probably the one thing I've enjoyed most with this scheme and this dynasty is just running a lot of counter. When the blocking's good, it's a lot of fun. Like you see right here, a great block by everybody. Going to get 8 yards on that one. 2nd and 2. I think I may do a basic slam with Hodge, and then we may go play action if we can get this first down. They're spreading everybody and their brother out. I'm going to probably go just cut up the field, get enough for the first. Not bad. And from here, I'm just going to stay here and we'll go play action. I think they're going man. I'm going to go to Hall. Cover 1 again. Fade route, baby. Fade route. Ah, 6 points. Baby. Awesome throw. Antonio Goff to Jamie Hall. What a connection this year. Chucking it deep. That's an ideal fade route. Oh my gosh, that looks really sexy. And I'm glad to see Goff get a passing touchdown today. I feel like he earned it. So that's another good thumbnail I can get. So let me go ahead and get that. Look at that. Just cover one. But that dude just had no chance coming over here to help out. But he put that right in the corner, right towards the sideline. You couldn't ask for anything better. Let me go right here. What would be a good look? Something like that would be pretty good. Oh, that's a good looking thumbnail. Let's go ahead and get that one. Awesome. Great play. That was fun. All right, let's kick an extra point. Well, that's how you come out of the locker room. You go down and get your touchdown. Tried and true down the middle. 24-7. Let's see if their offense can answer. So our next game is the national title game. So we got a lot to look at. So this is going to be a longer video. Towards the end, we got to sim a few weeks, and we got a lot of other things again to look at. So just kind of bear with me towards the end. What's a good idea from here? Let's do a zone blitz. Let's see if he runs away from it. We haven't done much blitzing today because of that. I really didn't want to. He's going to throw it. Good throw to the tight end. Make a good tackle. Picks up about 5 or so. Let's do man. Let's go cover 2 man. Oops. Let's do something like that. Somebody make a tackle. A little double team tackle. Picks up a first, though. Let's just do basic cover 3 from 4-2-5. I'm trying to move my linebackers. There we go. Going to pass it. Intercept that. Oh, I thought Parker was going to intercept it. 2nd and 10. I guess we can go back to quarters. I'm going to pinch my line. He's got time to throw. Let's make a tackle. Makes it 3rd and 4. As long as you get good tackles in the open field, this defense does just fine. Let's go back to Cloud. And I can try a spy. Like, I'm going to spy or left end. Looks like Gordon is out for a play. I'm going to shade him over to the right side, too. Get him off the back foot. Oh, good throw. Good play by the quarterback. Another first down. I'm going to sneak in a cover 1. Maybe they won't expect it. A little worried about running to the left side. They may just go off tackle here. Went halfback dive instead. Good run. Good blocking up the middle. We can go quarters from nickel. And let's do an over front. Intercept that. Oh, man, that could have been picked off. That makes it what? 2nd and 10. We'll just go back to 4-2-5. Looks like they're going to empty the or spread us out. I don't know why Wiggins does that all the time. Wiggins is our JUCO defensive end we picked up this past offseason. It's just been a backup for us. He'll start for us next year. 3rd and 10. I'll go back to Cloud, and I guess I'll drop 8. We'll spy Gordon. Just because he's a right-handed quarterback, he will run to the right side if he does run. Get the crowd pumping. This may be 2-down territory for him if they don't convert this. Unless we can get like a sack or something. Ooh, there he goes. Go. See, that's why spy is so iffy in this game. Look at what Gordon done right here. Look at Gordon right here. He just stands there. He just stands there. He just stands there. Too little, too late. So that's why it's about a waste of time to run spy. And he's really smart too, so I don't know what happened there. Back to quarters we go.
This is the 10th play of this drive. When this quarterback's in the zone as he is now, he can do a lot of damage.
I'll shade my line over.
Mitchell drops back on first down.
Get a simple tackle. There you go. Good job, Wright. Freshman outside linebacker. 2nd and 10. What's a good idea from here? I know what we're going to do. I'm going to go 4-2-5. We're going to do a cover 1.
In 2nd down and 10 to go. And this is the 11th play.
We'll do an over front.
One-man backfield.
Just make a tackle, somebody. Ah, there's another. There you go. He didn't give up on it. That makes it 3rd and 5 or 6. 3rd and 7. I'm going to go back to Clay, but we're not going to do that spot. What's the point? Looks like we got Wiggins in there now at left end. Can he get him? Intercept that. It's going to be out of bounds anyway. So I guess we're going to... Ooh, a flag. What would that be on? Holding. We will decline that. No point in accepting it. Makes it 4th and 7. And we're going to force the field goal. Good job, defense. You can have all the field goals you want. And we'll get back on offense and see if we can get another touchdown. Right down the middle. Yeah, they got pretty good kickers. So now we're up to 2 touchdowns. We just got to keep scoring touchdowns. What we got to do here. And I don't think they'll be able to keep up with us. So far, we've kept it pretty clean today. No turnovers as of yet. Let's see if Grant can get another good return. Face mask. I saw it. Yep. I saw it. Another 5-yarder. So how's Grant feeling? I'm going to call a play. He's feeling okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go gun wide trips. And we're going to go PA wide receiver in. I'm going to try to attack that strong safety. If they go cover 2, I'm going to try to hit Hall over the middle. If they go cover 3, I'll probably go to Lewis. Cover 2. Oh, dang it. What did I just say? Turnovers. What did I just say? Dang it. Good play by the defender. I really can't complain about that. That linebacker just jumped up 10 feet in the air. Well, that's not ideal. I'm going to go cover 1. They score a touchdown here, then it gets real interesting. That's a good stop. That makes it what? 2nd and 10. I want to do another zone blitz. I think this guy acts kind of weird when we throw blitzes at him. I don't think he makes good decisions. So let's try something. Now don't run to the left. So he threw it quick, so I guess that's a good thing. That makes it 3rd and 9. Would be incredible if we could just home to a field goal after all that. I'll go basic cloud. See if he can handle our cover 3. There he goes. There you go. That's a whole lot better situation when Gordon is just simply going after him regardless. Just go ahead and just get that tackle and move on. So we're going to force a field goal. So that could have been a disaster if they would have capitalized on it with a touchdown. So let's try not to turn the ball over on this next drive. We've had such a clean game, and then... Can he make that? Oh, he got it, barely. Again, that was a good play by that defender. Now let's go get some points. Let's see if Travis can do something with this one. If we can get a block or 2 for him, that'd be great. Not a whole lot. On the right hash, I'm going to go, it's on my mind, we're going to go option with our wide receiver. Just a run for him, basically. Just be careful here. Just get decent blocking. No, jeez. Perfect defense. That was a great play on their part. 2nd and 11. Well, that's not what I wanted. Let's do a toss with Swain. Let's run the ball. Let's see if we can get some of those yards back. Ah, I tried to spin out of it. That didn't work, obviously. So that makes a 3rd and something. 3rd and 11. Let's try halfback corner. And they're going zone. Let's go ahead and try it. Golly. Ow. Ow. They went cover 3, so I really couldn't go to Grant. Grant was my go-to cover 2 guy. I mean, I guess he was kind of open right there. That would have been tough. I figured that safety would come down and hit him. But then I saw my halfback open. Unfortunately, that dude was just sitting there ready to pick that thing off. Oh my gosh. Ow. All right, we gotta be careful here. Do I just need to run the ball the rest of the way or just make simpler throws? I don't know. I'm hurting my team. I feel like that was just more or less my fault. But that was good defense, though. They played that one right. They went cover 3 on it. All right, let's try to play better. I know our defense, they've done their part today. Intercept that somebody. Or don't. Here it comes. But we're up 2 scores. I'm going to do a cover 1. Just not playing well at the moment. Let's bring him down. We need a turnover. Play action. He's open over there. Go get him. Go get him, Adams. Touchdown. So they're going to go for 2. And they're going to go goal line. We'll just go man lock. We'll just pinch in. I'm going to shade over. Are they going to run the ball? They're going to go play action. They're going to go drop back. Get him off the back foot. Oh my gosh, go right. We may get a 2-point conversion. That's great. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, I don't know if I've ever done this before in 06. A 2-point defensive return. Now that is play of the game right there. Now we're up 7. And we get the ball back. Incredible play. Wow. Awesome. Go right, go. Go right, go. Number 11. Hilarious. Okay, I got to go back and look at that again. So we brought some heat. You go back here. So the play took forever. That's why it's starting right here. He threw it off his back foot. He was feeling a little bit of heat. And he went to an offensive lineman who was playing tight end, apparently. And there went right, getting the interception. Insane. Insane play. Oh, my gosh. This could be another good... I might have to get the thumbnail to this guy. This was play of the game right here. Wow. Wow. So we're up 7. Weird score, 26-19. So how about we don't turn the ball over? I need to figure out how to do that. I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to go deep cross up. We haven't got to call this one all day. I feel safe if we don't throw an interception here. It's a fairly safe throw. But they're going man, so I may just run the ball on this one. Ooh, that's a weird shift. Every bit of that was bad. But what I'm going to do, I got an audible for it. We'll go to Grant. I have an audible for it. I have an audible. Go Grant, first down. Good play there. He's about to pass out. Let's go give him a break. Let's do a counter. We need to start thinking about running the ball or running clock now. That's a 4th quarter rule. But I'm going to just run the play. Let's just go with it. I'm not going to sit here and go. No. Run. Great play by 49. But a good play by Hodge. 2nd and 2. I'm going to do a QB choice.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 43.
Everybody, their brothers on that right side. Do we have a chance? I think I may just hand the ball off and just go up the middle and see if we can get a first down. I think that's what we'll do. I knew that defensive end was going to come through, and he did pretty easily. So it's 3rd and 2. Let's go to Swain. Let's just do a basic run. I think we can get the first. Going zone. If I take a chance, let's just go to the left. Nope, we'll go over. Nope, terrible. They shut down every bit of that. Nowhere to go. I just had nowhere to go. So we got to punt it. Or I could go for a fake. I'm going to go for a fake. It's on my mind. Let's go for that. Let's do a fake, spread fake run. They don't have an impact linebacker over there. If we could just get a block or two for Grant, I think this is a ballsy move. I'm going to try it. First down. Woo! So we've done that a few times this year. You go back and look. Good blocking. That's all we needed. I just needed decent blocking to get the first. Always put a speedster right there. Oh my gosh. Save the day. Incredible. Let's try. Let's do another counter.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield.
We'll go with Swain. I think I'm going to run to the right again. Good blocking, everybody. Just almost get the first. I think we got it. It's close. 2nd and inches. Let's go back to Hodge. Now I guess we could run the clock a little bit. They're going to start calling timeouts on us here soon. Let's see. They got any weakness on the front? Their front seven's pretty strong. Like across the board, it just looks good. I'm going to go to the right. That's where our strength is at. Right tackle in at tight end. Get it down to a few seconds. Just get the first. Just do what you got to do there. Now, they may call a timeout here like at 2 minutes. I got everybody kind of hurt. Well, not hurt, but just kind of gassed. We'll go back to Swain, I guess. Let's call counter from here.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 8th play of the drive.
I think I'm going to go to the left. Ooh, now I think I may go to the right. I think I may get this receiver out of the way, or that corner. Might as well. So he don't have to make a play on us. Good block there. Get a few yards. Now they're going to start calling timeouts. There we go. 2nd and 7. Let's go offensive line. We can try. I'm just kind of look and see what we got. Let's go zone read. Just an off tackle run. They're spreading us out. No, just get something out of it. That could have been really bad. 3rd and 6, another timeout. So they got one more timeout. What's a good idea? I'm going to go linebacker attack. We're going to flip this.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 35.
Who's on who? I have Grant go over the top like that. Cover 1. Get it, Hall. Game over. Game over. Huge play right there. Huge, huge, huge. I guess he needs to get our thumbnail done. That was a killer catch. They went cover 1. I felt like, did I need to run the ball? Did I need to throw it? I wanted to give myself a decent pass play where I can get an easier completion. So that's game right there. They're going to call another timeout. That's what I need to do. I just need to run the ball, force that timeout. Great game. Michigan State gave us all we could handle. It did not help that I was turning the ball over towards the end. I wonder if this will shade this linebacker over, and it did. Good defense again. Calling a time. That's our last one. 1:10. Can I just take a knee the rest of the way? I think I may just take a knee the rest of the way. And I could just kick a field goal and end it. Like, there's no point in me, like, giving them the ball back. Does that make sense? So the clock is stopped. Let's just go ahead and do this. They're out of timeouts. I'm going to take another knee. We're right in the middle of the field. And then I'll kick a field goal and officially end it. There's no point in me running the ball here. I don't want to fumble it, then pick it up, take it back. That would be an absolute disaster. So let's take one more kneel. And then we'll kick the field goal. And then we'll celebrate another win. Especially against our arch rival. 2, 1, do that. And then let's just kick the field goal. Should be a chip shot. As long as I don't goof up.
Lines up for the field goal. This could make it a 2-score game.
something like this. I'm just going to get this clock down a little bit. Because if I miss this, I mean, there's still a chance something goofy can happen. 6, 5, 4, 3. Go home, Michigan State. There we go. So we're up 10. The game is officially over. Just a couple more plays now. So I guess that means, and I finally figured it out, and in the Duke game, I mentioned how I just wasn't sure who was going to win the Big Ten title. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Ohio State, unless they lose to Michigan. That'd be our only chance. But that's okay. I care more about winning a national title than to do a conference title, even though that'd be cool to win one. It would be weird to go through this dynasty, never win a conference title, but win like multiple national titles. There we go. Gordon with a sack. Game over. 5, 4, 3. That's a great way to end it. The senior with a sack. So this was a great senior day. A lot of our seniors stepped up and done something. A 29-19, very entertaining game. Again, kudos to Michigan State for, giving us all we could handle. All of our toughest games have been at home today. Well, we lost to Ohio State. That was a tough game. But we were winners of the Grantland Trophy. Okay, let's get through this really quickly. We got a lot of things to look at. A lot of things. Again, it's the end of the season. I'm not going to look at the magazine stuff until we get past all that weekly thing. So let's go look at our stats. So 168 offensively for them. They didn't get to do much really at all. They were a lot more balanced than I expected them to be, but our defense just really shut them down. But look at our total offense. It was done okay. We ran the ball well enough, and we passed the ball well enough. We got a few sacks on them. They ended up having a lot better third down percentage than we did. And we had those 2 bad turnovers. You go to individual stats. So Goff, 11-15, 1 touchdown. He had the 2 picks, but at least, I don't know. I really don't blame him for either one, honestly. I think he played well enough today. Look at rushing. Hodge and Swain split the carries, and look at that. 49 yards, 46 yards, a touchdown, and a touchdown. That is true even split right there. You look at receiving. Hall, by far, our go-to guy today. 150 yards, but Pascal chipped in. Grant, Lewis, all our 4 main pass catchers put in their part today. You look at defense. Parker, our middle linebacker, led in tackles again. That's what you want to see. Tackles for loss, Gordon, Williams, Smith, and Rutledge. You look at our sacks, Gordon, Williams, and Smith. And we had that 1 big interception by Johnson. But you look at the box score, they definitely won. Actually, it was a tie second half, but we had a great first quarter. That's what set us apart. Then it was tie game the rest of the way. You just look at the box score. That's pretty cool. And look at that last 6 points for Michigan State, 5 for us. Just really weird. All right, let's get out of here. Again, I think that's the first time I've ever had a 2-point defensive return off a goal line situation like that. Oh, that was cool. Off a 2-point conversion. So let's sim this week. We may get a commitment from that receiver. That'd be nice. Don't know if he'll ever get to play. But there he is. He committed. Chris Washington, a 4-star local kid. Glad to have him in the fold. So we got all these weeks to sim. So what we got to do is I'm going to sim the regular season. Again, I'm not going to go through this magazine stuff. We don't really have time for it because we got all this end of the season stuff to look at. So let's go through this. These shouldn't take too long to go through. So while this is happening, again, I'm going to try to at least stay with Penn State I want to end on a national title with them. So if it's next year, that would be great. We'll just see how it all goes. We still got to win a big one this season too. Next year, I think it may be a little tougher. We're losing some really important seniors this year that have done a lot for us. So here's the conference title games. You go over here and look. Florida, Auburn, Nebraska, Texas A&M, Florida State, Miami, UTEP. We did not win the Big Ten. I think they went ahead and gave that. We can quickly go over there and look at it, but I'm pretty sure they gave that to Ohio State. Oh, they gave it to us? No, okay, they did. Okay, a Big Ten. Yeah, they gave it to Ohio State because they beat us. And I guess they beat Purdue as well. So, yeah, that made sense. Ohio State's your Big Ten champion. That's true. Well, hopefully we can just beat them in a national title game. Looks like that's what's going to happen, so which would be really cool to see. So let's back you out. And let's go here. Let's just sim this week. And then let's look at the awards and all that fun stuff. And then we'll get ready for the Buckeyes, which it's fitting. That's exactly what happened last year. What happened last year? We got beat by Purdue, our lone loss and we ended up playing them in the national title game, and there you go. That's who we're going to play. Ohio State. Our lone loss this year was to Ohio State, and we're going to have a chance to get some payback. Going to play in the desert in Tempe. Going to be a lot of fun. So let's go here, and there is your Heisman Trophy winner, the Florida halfback. Had a really good season. Good for him. Miami, Iowa, Florida State, Purdue. Good for all you guys. All right, let's go out of here. Let's go, as we're done with recruiting, we got 5 commitments, 3 wide receivers, 1 more than I expected, but that's fine by me. But we got a middle linebacker, we got a defensive end. So I'm really excited about all of these guys. We got a Pennsylvania kid, Oklahoma, New York, and then another in-state player. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Let's go to bowl rankings. So there we are, number 1 and number 2. Going to take on the big bad Buckeyes. Should be a lot of fun, but there's Florida. Syracuse finished 4th. Their lone loss was to us. That really helped our poll situation, I feel like, going up there, beating them. And look who's 5th, Purdue. We've beaten 2 of those guys. So 3 of the top 5 teams we played on our schedule this year and only have 1 loss. That's pretty impressive. Top 25 polls, that doesn't really matter anymore. We already looked at the Heisman winner. Let's go to award winners. We didn't win anything. But you look at the Maxwell, the kid from Florida won that one. The McNair, Virginia Tech, outside linebacker. You look at the best quarterback for Iowa. That's funny to see, but there's the Syracuse kid. Had a good season. The Walker Award went to the halfback from Florida. Wide receiver, Purdue. Good for him. Tight end, UTEP tight end. 6 touchdowns, 450 yards. How far did... So Lewis finished 7th. That's pretty good, but he also had a lot of rushing touchdowns too. You look at the offensive line, Florida. Looks like Florida's just kind of racking these up. There you go. So the Remington went to Ohio State Center. We'll have to go up against him. The Lombardi, Louisville player won it. Linebacker, that Virginia Tech player. Then you look at the Thorpe Award, Iowa kid. Hawaii kicker won the Groza. The best punter went to Miami kid. And the returner, another Florida kid. What do you know? Then a coach, UTEP, that is Mike Price, if I'm not mistaken. And where did we finish? We finished 7th. That's not too bad. All right, so those are the awards. Let's go to the All-American list. First team, I assume we would have a few people on here. Maybe a couple. Look at all those Ohio State offensive linemen. And we've already discussed why that is. We don't have any first-teamers. What about second-teamers? Surely we'll have somebody. Not a single one. We don't have a single All-American on our team, but it was just a good all-around balanced team, I guess. What about the freshmen? There we go. So Alfred Hodge, first team. He's a freshman All-American, well-deserved. He didn't get his 1,000 yards. I figure he may be able to get there. I don't know if he can get 150 in the national title game. Would be cool to see. But either way, really excited about what he done for us this year. I thought it was a good move to have him play over the other 2 freshmen. But that's it for the freshmen. Let's go over to the Big Ten, though. All Big Ten first team. Do we have any first teamers? We got 1. Yay. Andre Gordon. We got anybody else? I figure Adams would be on there, but no, we only got 1 first team All Big Ten team, and we're the number 1 team in the country. That's wild. But look at the second team. There's Hodge. There's Hall. There's Lewis. Do we got anybody else? We got tackle John Johnson. He's a senior, and he's gone. Then we got cornerback Travis Johnson, and Clinton Adams are strong safety. So we got a bunch of second teamers. Let's go to bowl games. We'll just look at the top 4 or 5 or so. We'll come all the way down here. So there we are, national title game against Ohio State. Syracuse and A&M. You got Florida State. That'd be a pretty good one. Cal and Nebraska. Alabama, Purdue in the Capital One Bowl, then so on and so forth. You go to Players of the Week. We don't really need to look at those. We've already simmed a bunch of weeks, so I'm going to bypass it. You go look at conference standings. This is what it ended up as. It was a 3-way tie, but technically Ohio State won that one because they beat us and Purdue, and it makes sense now. I don't know what I was thinking in that Duke game when I was talking about it, but let's go look at our team info screen. No injuries, clean bill of health. Goff, Hodge, Hall. That's been consistent all year. Then you got Parker, Gordon, and Adams. Just a really good season for us all around, but let's go look at Penn State. They don't have any injuries. Look at their quarterback. 32 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. They got a running back averaging almost 120 yards. Not much in the receiving front, so I guess they're just going to run the ball a lot. I don't remember what they done to us last game. When we got beat by them at the beginning of the year, they had 2 special team returns for touchdowns, and that's kind of what broke it for them. If you look at the defense side, they got 1 guy leading in tackles and in sacks. We could quickly go over to the rest of these conferences, and you can see. So the ACC, Florida State won it. You go over to the Big Ten, of course, Ohio State won it. Big 12, that went to Nebraska winning that one. You look at the Big East, of course, Syracuse, Conference USA, UTEP. You look at the Independents. Of course, nobody done much nothing. Poor Temple, they're terrible. Notre Dame, they're now a 2-star program. Wow, that's awful. I would take that team over down the road, but I just can't stand Notre Dame. No offense to any Domer fans out there. The MAC, who won it? That went to Bowling Green. I guess they won that conference title game over Toledo. You look at the Mountain West, looks like San Diego State won it. The Pac-10 went to Cal, good for them. And then SEC, Florida won that one by a country mile. And my poor Vols are they're the worst team in the SEC. But here, so I checked out their roster. Yes, I would love to take them over. The problem is they still got a lot of talent, but for whatever reason, they just can't win much of nothing. I don't know what the deal is there. One day I may do that, though. But it'd be the same situation as what I've done with Penn State. Like, they still got some bodies to work with. And I think that's it. What about the Sun Belt? It looks like Florida International won it. The WAC, Hawaii, they're just still dominating that league. All right. So we got Ohio State national title game. Another Big Ten championship game is pretty much what this is. That happens to be for the national title. They beat us in that one loss we had this year pretty handedly too. You look at their stats. They are credible at everything except passing. There's just not the best. But they probably got the most talent of any team in the country. And then it shows. I think we can beat them. You know, we got to keep it clean and don't give up really goofy touchdowns like special team returns and such. But either way, it should be a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.